Hi, and thanks for joining all of us at Ocean Holidays for this trip of a lifetime. Orlando just keeps on getting better. At EPCOT's French Pavilion, Remy's Ratatouille adventure shrinks you down to the size of a mouse to cause mayhem in the kitchen. You can also be our guest at the Beauty and the Beast sing-along, which invites visitors to join in this tale as old as time. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is the first attraction at any Disney park that stars Mickey Mouse and friends. The spectacular new Cirque du Soleil show, Drawn to Life, celebrates the wonder of animation through a child's fondest Disney memories. Over at Universal Studios, The Bourne Stuntacular is an all-new live edge-of-your-seat action stunt show based on the blockbuster movie franchise. Icebreaker will be SeaWorld's first launch roller coaster and features the steepest beyond vertical drop in Florida, a 93-foot-tall spike with a 100-degree angle. Riptide Race at Aquatica is Florida's first dueling water slide, where competing teams of two zip through 650 feet of splash-filled twists and turns. From the bones of the original comes Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens, North America's tallest hybrid coaster, and the fastest and steepest one in the world. The rocket launch schedule at Kennedy Space Center this year is one of the busiest ever. Go see one live and cross it off your bucket list. It's the year of the pirate at Legoland, with the opening of the Pirate Island Hotel, pirate-themed event days, and time to swashbuckle at Legoland Water Park. Wild Florida have added a drive-through safari adventure, bringing you nose to snout with giraffes and lots of other exotic residents. Stream the action straight onto social media at Island H2O Live, a cutting-edge, family-friendly water park with multiple flume rides, daring drop slides, and a great lazy river. Now let's check out what else is going on in and around Orlando. From very smart dolphins to hungry stingrays, killer thrill rides to life-changing encounters, SeaWorld's got the lot. Make a splash on Infinity Falls, the world's tallest river rapid drop, while Mako is officially the fastest, longest and tallest coaster in Orlando. Hold on tight to Kraken for a simply amazing ride, then swoop through the park face down on Magnificent Manta. Sesame Street Land at SeaWorld brings that iconic neighborhood to life with exciting rides, a parade, and those beloved characters. A 5-star addition to your day is a behind-the-scenes tour to see animal experts patiently nursing rescued manatees and endangered sea turtles back to health to be returned to the wild. SeaWorld is a great chance to get up close and connect. A firm favourite with lovers of H2O is Aquatica. Carry Carry Curl offers riders a high adrenaline weightless adventure as they climb the vertical wall of a big wave. Ray Rush is a family raft ride that soars through a giant sphere and then swoops down a manta ray-shaped halfpipe. 2 huge wave pools offer crashing surf and warm gentle swells, or you can grab a sunbed and kick back on a big sandy beach. The kids' multi-level playground is a spectacular kaleidoscope of colour. Look out for the multi-person drop slide Ehu's Breakaway Falls. It's wicked. Grab a tube and head for the Omoka Rocker, a wild ride from side to side through a maze of massive funnels. Or 8 people at a time can rip down a staggeringly steep hill on Tomato Racer. Discovery Cove offers one-on-one dolphin interactions that are simply unforgettable, a true once-in-a-lifetime experience. These creatures are fascinating and intelligent, so come make a friend you'll remember forever. Your day is inclusive of food and drinks, including beer and wine. You can wade and play with dozens of gentle, graceful stingrays in the crystal clear water. Or snorkel the amazing Grand Reef, a stunning habitat that's literally teeming with shoals of bright, colourful fish. Get fin to fin with sharks in complete safety. And maybe sign up for the unique underwater walking tour Sea Venture. There's a pre-flight aviary where you can feed and interact with hundreds of colourful birds. And over at the freshwater oasis, you can encounter playful river otters and a troop of curious marmosets. The International Drive Resort area is definitely on a roll, with tons of distraction attractions for you to enjoy. Get around on the fun and very economical iRide Trolley, which links the area's major theme parks and big retail shopping centres. After the sun goes down, the fun continues into the evening. Grab a tasty dinner with friends, enjoy some great live music, and maybe dance the night away. At Disney Springs, Planet Hollywood has been reimagined as an early 20th century observatory, with a massive 21st century video wall. Prepare to see stars in this one-of-a-kind Hollywood experience, featuring state-of-the-art sound and media. A celebrity chef-inspired menu features a galaxy of specialty burgers and out-of-this-world desserts to blast your taste buds into orbit. Gatorland gets you within snapping distance of hundreds of Florida's most famous residents. Watch these giants leap for their lunch in the Jumperoo Show. Take an up-close look at some other cool creatures who call Florida home. Guests can stroll around the breeding marsh and see hundreds of exotic birds, not to mention scores of these amazing reptiles. There's a great water playground for the kids, a terrific petting area, and ask about hosting your own feeding frenzy. The Stomping Gator off-road adventure is now rocking and rolling, with 3 monster vehicles taking guests on a wild ride. Or dare to whiz around 1,200 feet of heart-pounding adventure on the Screaming Gator zipline. Standing over 7 stories tall, these sturdy zipline towers enable you to clip in and zip right over one of the park's snappier attractions. If Orlando is at the centre of the tourist bullseye, then a few minutes' drive south will bring you to Osceola County and Kissimmee. For over 25 years, Boggy Creek Airboat adventures have been thrilling guests as they explore the pristine headwaters of the world-famous Everglades. Families love the gem and fossil mining, and who can resist some boggy bottom barbecue? Sunsets on the water provide an amazing photo op, and the powerful searchlights of the nighttime tour make it a true bucket list experience. Driving a little further south from Orlando will bring you to Central Florida's Polk County, home to the Legoland Florida Resort, which just happens to be the biggest Legoland in the world. Geared towards youngsters aged 2 to 12, the park offers more than 50 rides and attractions. The Great Lego Race combines roller coaster thrills with virtual reality in a race against your favourite Lego minifigures. Lego Movie World features a bricktastic cast of your favourite fun characters from the big screen franchise. Take a stroll around some spectacular Lego models, or learn to drive your very own Lego car. You can end your day cooling off at Legoland's superb 5-acre family water park. Polk County is a mecca for those who enjoy the great outdoors. It's also home to the beautiful Bok Tower Gardens. Aviation fans will love the spectacular International Sun and Fun Fly-In. Experience Florida's wildest side at Westgate River Ranch. Explore a network of scenic cycling trails, or strap on a wakeboard and catch some air. Just down the road in Lake County, Orlando visitors will discover that real Florida is indeed real close. It's an easy off-road drive in the woods, and a spectacular setting for a Craig Cat adventure. It's where seaplanes swoop low over crystal clear lakes and classic trains rattle back to a bygone era. Take a Segway tour around historic Mount Dora and enjoy a true touch of southern living. Revolution Adventures in Lake County offer guided all-terrain experiences aboard a fleet of the latest ATVs, a dirty day out for the whole family. Mucky Ducks let you dive right into the nearest H2O. If it's water you enjoy, then consider a guided fishing trip on a lake full of trophy bass. Try your hand at shooting clays on a supervised gun range, or add another string to your bow with target archery lessons. Take I-4 east from Orlando and you'll discover some fabulous coastal destinations. St. Augustine Ponte Vedra Beach is simply not what you expect. This historic gem is a pleasure to explore. The Castillo San Marcos stood up to seaborne attacks by none other than Sir Francis Drake. And be sure to include the legendary Fountain of Youth. Aside from its living history, the area also boasts superb golf courses, natural beauty, and glorious beaches. An hour down the road is world-famous Daytona Beach. When you think of a true American original, this is where generations of families have enjoyed their fun in the sun. Sitting on the Atlantic Ocean, one of the USA's signature beach towns is also the home of the LPGA and NASCAR. Right across from the Speedway, you'll find great dining, shopping, and good times at One Daytona. A little further south, Florida's Space Coast is the historic home of America's original thrill ride. Kennedy Space Center is literally where human spaceflight began. Heroes and Legends is a tribute to all the brave men and women who flew in space. And you can discover if you're made of the right stuff at the new astronaut training experience. Get an actual astronaut's eye view of space travel in 2 incredible 3D movies. Then it's time to visit the permanent home of the real space shuttle Atlantis. You can stand nose to nose with this modern marvel. Strap in for the shuttle launch experience to feel what it's like being blasted into orbit. Take an informative bus tour to see the launch pads where history was made, and stand under the largest rocket ever built in the Apollo Saturn V Center. Take I-4 west from Orlando and you'll be heading for Florida's Gulf Coast, where the St. Petersburg Clearwater area is famous for some award-winning beaches lapped by the clear warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Across the bay, treasure awaits in the city of Tampa. Meander down the delightful Riverwalk or explore the gleaming downtown. Check out Zoo Tampa at Lowry Park, the superb Florida Aquarium, and a great children's museum. This city on the bay offers a variety of water sports and is easy to get around. The historic Ybor district has a rich mix of exotic sights and sounds unlike anywhere else in Florida. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay is an African adventure park, jammed full of phenomenal white-knuckle thrill rides like Shikra. Kumba will get your heart pumping, and Montu will leave you breathless. Cheetah Hunt is super smooth and super fast. Be sure to drop in on Falcon's Fury. And slithering your way is the latest spinning coaster, Cobra's Curse. Get your growl on aboard Tigris, Florida's tallest launch coaster. An exhilarating array of loops, twists and drops at more than 60 miles per hour. A terrific start to your day at Busch Gardens is the Serengeti Safari Tour. Feeding a giraffe by hand is just one of the many highlights, and you'll get some amazing photos of the encounter to post online. 75 miles north of Tampa is the unspoiled Nature Coast. Take a Florida adventure tour around a water lover's paradise and discover Crystal River. Snorkel these aptly named pristine waters, the only place in the world you can legally swim with manatees. Enjoy the sparkling springs or a fun-packed charter trip with a local captain. Visit beautiful Homosassa Springs State Park. Grab a bite to eat and enjoy the relaxing ebb and flow of these riverside communities. A couple of hours travelling south from Tampa will bring you to the Paradise Coast. This stunningly beautiful region is comprised of the ever-stylish Naples, sparkling Marco Island and the world-famous Everglades. Glorious white sand beaches and warm turquoise waters paint a picture for visitors that's truly idyllic. Down here, luxury is always in season, along with unlimited outdoor adventure and of course some spectacular sunsets. Well, it's very easy to see why Florida continues to be such a popular vacation destination. Thanks for joining us and have a great holiday.